And we're back with another segment of Pick of the Day, where you're going to get my daily NBA underdog pick. So if you like to bet on sports like I do on my pick hits, then you'll be doing very well that day. Also, we've been keeping a tally of how much money you would have earned if you bet $100 on my pick every single day. So our pick of the day for April 26th is going to come from that Minnesota Timberwolves versus Utah Jazz game tonight. Now, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves upsetting the Utah Jazz. So I had it when these two teams played 2 days ago, but just didn't make the video on it. But regardless, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves stealing 2 games in a row on the Utah Jazz. Why is that? I just personally don't think the Utah Jazz has an answer for the Minnesota Timberwolves offense. Don't get me wrong, the Minnesota Timberwolves are in the bottom of the standings of the Western Conference while the Utah Jazz are at the top. Personally speaking, like I said, I just don't see what answer they have for guys like Karl-Anthony Towns or even Anthony Edwards or even D'Angelo Russell. The Utah Jazz are missing Donovan Mitchell, but they're still a formidable team, with guys like Mike Conley and the guy I really can't stand in Rudy Gobert. But one thing I do notice about the Utah Jazz, as good as they play in the regular season, when they go up against a team that has a really, really good big man that could neutralize Rudy Gobert's defensive impact, the Utah Jazz are a very beatable team in the regular season. Don't get me wrong, on any given night, the Utah Jazz can shoot you out of a game, right? Because that's what they do. But one understated thing about that team is their defense and the impact that Rudy Gobert leaves on the game. When you got a guy like Karl-Anthony Towns to neutralize that impact and make Gobert seem kind of meaningless when he's giving them 30, the Utah Jazz are very beatable. Don't get me wrong, the Minnesota Timberwolves, what is this, April 26th? Yes, April 26th, right? The Minnesota Timberwolves have not won 2 games in a row since December 26th, the day after Christmas. That's crazy. That was their second game of the season. They won their first 2 games and have not won 2 games in a row since December 26th. Minnesota Timberwolves won their last game against the Jazz, and I think this is the first time, since December 26th, what was that, 4 months ago, that I think the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to win back-to-back games. And yes, it's going to come against the top team in the Western Conference in the Utah Jazz. And that's your pick of the day for, my pick of the day for April 26th. On a side note, just keep in mind that these are my daily NBA underdog picks, not to make them any more or less valid, but these are my underdog picks for the day, right? With that being said, if you ever want to hit me up for my opinion on other games that's going on in the NBA, because I look at the NBA games every single day and I bet on more than just my underdog picks. I bet on most of the games that happen in the day. Let me know. Hit me in the DM. I'm always open to chat, always to give you my own analysis of a situation. If you agree with it, definitely put it down. Or if you disagree with it, always use your own discretion, because at the end of the day, it's your money and it's your risk.